Good morning. It's Tuesday, November 28th, about 6 a.m. Central Time. Overnight, the precious metals are higher after yesterday's upward extension. You have December gold up $3 at 2016. December silver up 6 cents, 24.74. March copper's unchanged at 3.80, and January platinum's up $10 at 9.34. So three things that I'm watching in the precious metals. One is the dollar index. If you look at the latest CFTC Commitment of Traders report, it shows that the leveraged net longs in the dollar have reached their highest level since February of 2022, while Treasury yields have corrected 65 basis points from the October highs. So it asks you who's going to be right on this, and has the fight against inflation been won? If you look at the Fed Fund futures going out into 2024, the end of it, you'll see that they're expected to cut 95 basis points. Now, looking at the precious metals, that's the reason for the rallies just recently here, is that modest breakdown that we've seen in the dollar index over the past week, and also that correction in 10-year treasury yields. Now, if you look at how healthy this bull market is and checking off the technicals, the MACD on the gold market is rising from oversold territory. The DMI plus is firmly above DMI minus. The stochastics are over 80, which generally indicates an overbought condition, and it makes sense from those November lows on up to where we closed yesterday. Is about a $75 rally on the gold market. We do believe that this is a healthy bull market ahead of us. Now, some things that we're watching here today is the consumer confidence numbers, which come out and are expected to further show a deterioration, which we've seen in much of the economic data that's come out recently. And I think that's why those expectations are being pulled forward for those first interest rate cuts out of the Fed. We've already saw globally, most central banks in more industrialized country are continuing to hold steady on their interest rate decisions, and they aren't further escalating those treasury yields. Now, if you look at the technicals on the precious metals, both gold and silver are in bullish trends. What I'm mainly focused on is those support levels and places to potentially add. If you look at that first level of support on December gold, it's going to be right around 2,000. Your second level of support will be the 200-day moving average at 1982.40. The third level is going to be pocket support from 1963 down to about 1944, which is the 50-day moving average. If you look at silver, again, that's bullish. Your first level of support, this is on the December contract, it's going to be right around $24. We've seen an uptick in volatility, a string together of multi 50-cent session upward extensions, so that volatility does pick up quite a bit. Your second level support is going to be the 200-day moving average at 23.80. The outside markets are mixed. U.S. equities under just a bit of pressure here, not too much. The crude oil market, you do have 23 countries that are fighting for their stance in OPEC and OPEC Plus on the initiatives on whether they should extend those cuts. You've got crude oil up about 74 cents. Expect volatility in that market. Small short covering rally going on in the agricultural markets. Bitcoin recovering about 1.5%. The dollar index just about unchanged here at 103.14. So we'll want to keep an eye on all these different markets here. If you got any questions, futures option trading, give me a call, 312-858-7303. Remember, futures and option trading does involve risk of loss. May not be suitable to all investors. Good luck and good trade.